Hello and welcome back. So, I am slowly getting there with the whole moving everything project, the whole making the field, making the farm project. Slowly, steadily getting there. As you can see, oh, two bears. As you can see, oh, don't go over there, bear. This was a lot higher earlier, and we're slowly getting there. I'm gonna wait with the trees a little bit still. As you can see, I also put in a box over there so that we can start gathering stuff. So I think actually just need to remove these three trees and then we can get going. And then, I mean, the idea here is that I'm gonna make a field which will eventually... Oh, don't go down here, bear. Will eventually be automated. And for that to happen securely, there needs to be a way where the water can come out into the sea without flooding anything. Let me... The eggs, we don't need the eggs. Alright, the bear is gonna come over here now. Is there anything over there? No. And the same goes here. The freaking bear, man. So the idea is to make the field here a level down. He's gonna come over. He's gonna come over. Christ's sake. My goodness. Alright, so while we're waiting for the bear to get the heck out of here, let's start harvesting these, because these are the seeds, I guess you could say, the saplings that we need. Not all of them yield one, but we need these saplings because they're gonna turn into weed, which we can eat. But they will only turn into weed if they are fertilized. So we need to also gather fertilizer. And that is below the sand. Below the sand there's fertilizer. I don't know if there's like that in the real world, but in this game, underneath the sand, you can find... I think maybe is it sulfur or something like that. Anyways, it's definitely something that's used for fertilizing in this game. So as you can see, it's a little bit tedious job to go around and check which of these will... Whoa, 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 whoa. Will yield one. I don't know if it's like 50% or something like that. Maybe a little bit less that yields one. Oh no, I think actually... Am I at the place where the bear is up in the trees? I might be. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I was just below the bear. Jeebus. Oh, shoot, man. Alright, we have a couple of eggs. And that stupid bear is still over there. Oh my god, he's gonna ruin everything. He's gonna postpone my project. Alright. Oh, he's still exhausted? What's up with this guy? How many do we have now? 9? That's nothing. It's nothing. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I have spent, I think, 2 days now on off camera just clearing stuff, and I'm still not there yet, as you can see. And of course, it's gonna take even longer now that the bears are there. I had actually hoped that I could do 1 day on camera here and then start finishing it off camera. 11. Well, it's okay. I mean, eventually we'll get more. Whoa, the bear. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll go all the way around the house. Just because of those stupid bears. I think also, now we have so much sand. Oh, bird. Yes. Food. We have so much sand now. Boing. That we can... Uh-oh. This is not nice. Get up. Anyways, so I can't talk while I play because I get too excited. 2 right in a row. We have so much sand now that we can kind of make a sand barrier around here or something else. I mean, we'd also make glass out of the sand eventually. Oh my goodness, what a hunting trip. Alright, so this turned into a really, what can you say, profitable hunting trip. But we still need to get that bear out of there. Alright, he's gonna leave us alone, I think. Alright. Let's go get a little bit more of these things here. If we can. Oh, there's another bear right there. We need to spend the entire day doing something. So the plan is to make, let me explain in words, and then later in the later episodes you can see what I'm talking about. The plan is to make a field with these that I'm gathering here. These are weed seeds or weed saplings, and they can become flour, which in turn will become bread. So we can basically make a food machine. And the way we're gonna do that, and we can harvest this automatically if we use water and trapdoors and sand in a special way. I already made an episode about how to do it in the creative mode. Oh, there's a bear right there. Didn't yield anything, man. Bird. Yes. Yes, I already made an episode about how I'm gonna do it. But it's gonna be a lot different than I just made a proof of concept in, I guess you can say. Sounds very fancy. In the other video. But in this, I mean, when I do it here, it's gonna be a lot more like industrious. Wow, there's a lot here. Okay, so I actually got a lot now, which is really good. Let's go see how many do we have now. I think I gathered some over here already. Yeah, 1. Alright. Alright, we have 22 of them. That's good. Nothing in the trap yet. But I think as soon as we start sleeping here, we're gonna have a lot of animals in the trap. I'm glad the dogs are back. Because there were just hyenas here earlier. That was no good. Also, we could make a bird farm also eventually. Maybe I should stop eating the eggs actually and prepare for making a bird farm. Let's do that. Now who's fighting? Alright, the bear is just looking for me, I think. And the dogs are too. Let's see if we can gather them over here. Sometimes if you shoot a dog, it'll attract other dogs. Apparently there's only this one. It ran right into the trap. Where's the bear? The bear is a little bit more stupid. But I think during nighttime it's gonna be so aggressive that it's gonna try to get to me here. Sneak mode. I basically need to expand this ceiling a little bit so I don't accidentally fall into the trap. That would just be so stupid. Alright, but as you see over there, I'm gonna make it like a square here where the trees are. It's gonna be the end of the field. And it's gonna be a little bit lower down into the terrain because eventually then I'll have like a machine here where the trees are that is basically holding water. And when I release the water, it should flow into the field, and the water will chop down the weed, and then I'll have boxes that automatically gather the weed over here behind the or next to the water, and I have to find a clever way of making sure that if it somehow overfloods, then it's just gonna ruin the boxes and flow out into the sea, and then nothing else will happen. Because the problem with water is if it gets over here, it'll ruin the trap and everything. That's why I need to kind of keep it boxed in, so to say, or separated from the stuff that I don't want to accidentally get ruined, because water is really devastating in this game. Alright, there's 2 dogs down there now. It's not full moon though. No. Alright, let's keep them there and see if they turn into werewolves. Alright, so that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know, what really helps me out is if you subscribe to the channel. So if you consider doing that, that would help me a lot. And if you already are subscribed, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one.